Alright y'all, we have touchdown in St. Martin. We landed, we rented a car, the shuttle took us to pick up the car, and we have about 3 hours until we check into our Airbnb. So we are eating at this popular place called Captain Rib Shack. The girlies. Ooh.
These are like amazing.
The ribs? Alright, Captain Rib Shack.
They taste like jerk.
Thoughts?
Really good.
We got some oxtail with some rice and peas. And what was this called again? Dang, I forgot. Gotta get some sauce on it.
It's very good.
That's a tasty rib. Okay, Captain Rib Shack. I see why they call you the captain. And we got these tasty drinks. Mona's drink is called the Hulk, and it looks like the Hulk. And I'm gonna try the oxtail. First meal on the island.
You wanna try the oxtail?
Food was good, huh? Plate cleared. Mona said she was gonna get half a rack of ribs. That's a full rack, complete. So we have another hour before we're allowed to check into the Airbnb. So we are at Cocky Turtle. So we got some drinks, pina colada. What'd you get? Margarita, another green one. We're at Captain Morgan. Ooh, sunlight. Okay, so we need to tell you guys what the hell happened to us this morning and why it was not recorded. So essentially the game plan was, if this flight is at 6 a.m. we got to be at the airport by 5 to check our luggages. Lesson learned, be there an hour before to check your luggage. So we left the house. The plan was to leave at 4. We left at like 4:25. We go and we park Deb's car. We get to the airport and they drop us off at Terminal 4. In my heart, I knew we should be at Terminal 5, but it seemed like Terminal 4 and 5 are next to each other, not that big of a deal. We go in there, our check-in location, we flying JetBlue. JetBlue was not there. All right, we need to walk to Terminal 5. We thought we had like 10 minutes to check our luggages. We go outside to walk to Terminal 5. No, you gotta take the air train to Terminal 5. So we go back inside, we take the elevator, we take the air train, we get to Terminal 5. We catch the kiosk and it's like, your flight check-in closes shortly. We speed. Ooh. Check our luggages. We get our bag tags right from the kiosk. We go downstairs. It's time to send our luggages off into the luggage check. Then, Mona, let us know what happens next.
I was going to give her my ID, and then I realized my passport was not in my bag, and it wasn't in my pockets, and it was literally nowhere.
So then we have a passport missing. At this point, I'm wondering, was Mona's passport ever here? But it was, because I saw her use her passport to check into the flight. So she had it upstairs, literally less than like 2 minutes beforehand. We get downstairs, passport's gone. This is when it turns into a movie scene, because I run back upstairs, passport gone. Deb and Mona are looking through Mona's entire bag, passport gone. So at this point, we're like, damn, Mona might not be Mona might not be going on this trip with us. But lo and behold, after a lot of panicking, a lot of frantic ask, where's the passport, where's the passport? Mona asked like 2 gate agents, did anyone return the passport? No, there's no passport. Sorry, we don't know what to tell you. But the passport was just there literally 2 minutes ago. And this is how come we fuck with Mona, okay? There's no way in the world that this would have been my next step, but Mona did this, and somehow here we are on the island. Mona yells out in the airport, did anybody find a passport? And to my surprise, to all of our surprise really, a woman is like, yes, from across the room, and she has Mona's passport in her hand. So Mona runs over, gives her a big old hug. I honestly wish that I would have recorded it, but we found the passport and here we are. So Hello.
No, right now.
we're
We just got
okay.
back from the airport.
Okay, maybe I come back to you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Chris.
Chris?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is
Also,
Chris.
all the best, yes.
Hello, Chris. Good. Chris has massages?
Yes.
Massages.
Ooh, is that aloe?
With aloe. Ooh, aloe vera massages with Chris. So here we have Mona getting a sample of the massage to see if we want a full massage. That lady said her birthday's on the 31st.
No, it's not. Only mine is.
Sorry to you, ma'am. It's
Only mine.
So anyways, that's how our trip started. But I feel like every good trip starts with a little bit of chaos. And then we ate good. And now we're on the beach.
With our pina coladas.
Wait, I don't know where my mouth is. Pina colada has cinnamon. Have you guys had pina coladas with cinnamon? Regardless, tasty. It's like 2:30, so we can head over to our Airbnb in Phillipsburg, which is on the Dutch side. And yeah, apparently you're supposed to party on the Dutch side, eat on the French side. We're gonna eat and party on the Dutch side. And then we're gonna see what they got going on the French side. I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but Drake is here. And he's in St Barts. We're gonna try to find a way to see Drake on this trip. Speaking out our wants, we're asking God directly for our wants in this new year. I wanna see Drake with my eyes and on my video. For the vlog, because I know you guys wanna see Drake. Yes, he be corny, but sometimes I like corny niggas. Anyways, that's our mission of the trip. See Drake. Drake Air is here. And so are we. So let's see what happens. We'll check back in at the Airbnb. We're getting shots with our friends. Okay.
Oh, the guava's at the bottom.
Oh.
Who's the fourth one for?
Who's the fourth one?
Oh. This is Orlando. We're gonna go jet skiing with Orlando on Saturday. So we're gonna have a good time and we'll report back on Saturday.
See you then.
All right. So we made our first friends. Networking gets you places on trips like this. And you know what? This is the perk of also having a small group because it's not like we're moving in an intimidating mob.
Our first Airbnb. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. We're driving over the hill. Look at the water.
Can't really see it because of the little trees and stuff. But hopefully we'll see a little better.
What flag is that? Is that Dutch? No.
I think that's...
We're on the Dutch side, right?
Yeah, we're on the Dutch side.
So
What flag is that, you know?
probably the Netherlands or some shit.
Mona, how are you feeling? She said a peace sign. Okay. First Airbnb in Phillipsburg.
The Crown
Still on the Dutch side.
Point Estate. Get this? Or the Crown Point
Crown
Estate.
Point Estate.
So this is the outdoor space of the Airbnb. We're actually right next to a grocery store, which I'm super excited about because we can get all our water and snacks and stuff. This is the living room area. Very, very spacious. We also have the kitchen here. And then we walk in. We have a wild Mona. It comes with washer, dryer, and unit, which we appreciate. There's only 3 of us, and this is the first time we've actually had 3 bedrooms for 3 people. So we all have our own rooms, which is lovely. Here's bedroom number 2. Very cute as well. There's a bathroom right here. Very spacious. Cute mirror. And let's continue. And then we have the master suite for the birthday girl. It has, well, views outdoors to the rest of the apartment complex. It has all this closet space you can't really see. Let me see if the light works. Yes. Closet space. The bathroom as well. I'm so oily or sweaty. I don't know which one, probably both. Look at my braids. Very cute. Okay, and that's the Airbnb. This grocery store has so much. This is the hair section with every hair. And they have sunglasses. She said, I don't want to be in your video. I said I wasn't recording you. They have a hair store. They have body, everything. Sunglasses, phone stuff, and everything groceries. Okay, we are at dinner, night one, at a place called Astra. Here's the book. And we've got margaritas. What we getting into tonight? Stay tuned. To We Lounge, which we had heard a lot about. This is basically just like a hookah lounge, and we got some margaritas to start it off. The owner came over and was like, is it a birthday? And he gave us these birthday cake shots, which were actually so tasty. And you know, one thing about me, I'm gonna head to the bathroom to look in the mirror. I gotta see what I look like throughout the night. Always. By the time I got back, you know, from checking myself out, the club was popping. Look, the shots are hitting dead. Birthday girl. She was turning up, and, you know, we were telling everyone it was her birthday. So they brought her a little birthday dessert, some sparklers. And y'all, I don't know whose mother this is. I do not know whose mother this is. But she was lit. I can't lie. She was lit. We had a good time with her. Okay, good morning from day 2. So we were originally supposed to go to Skipjack's for dinner, but when we went to park the car at the restaurant next door called Astra, they were like, you can't park here unless you're eating here. And honestly, it was much more of a hassle to find parking than we thought, so we were like, let's just eat here. So we ate at Astra. It was a very cute restaurant. The food was pretty good. So we're just gonna do Skipjack's another day now. After Skipjack's, we were on our way to something called We Lounge, which is like a hookah lounge, like vibe that we got recommendations from friends. And we passed this place called Nowhere Special, or somewhere, Nowhere Special, I think is what it's called. And they were doing, apparently Thursday is ladies' night from like 7 to 10 p.m. and ladies drink for free. But we didn't know that, so we drove past it like, oh, we'll go there tomorrow. Dumb. We got to We Lounge around like 10, and we, you know, got some hookah. We were vibing out for a bit. And then around like 12, everybody started to show up. It was lit. People were dancing. We had hookah. All the locals were buying the shots. And we met the owner. And the owner gave us something called birthday cake shots, because it's my cousin Deb's birthday. And those shots are so good. They literally taste like birthday cake. I don't know what they put in there. Delicious. But we had a good night. So it was a good Thursday. We met some like old white ladies. I'll put some clips in of them. That's how I want to be when I'm like 50, because party never stops. No, but we had it was a good first day. So now we're at day 2. It's like 12 p.m. Their time is actually an hour earlier than New York, so we slept kind of late. And we were just tired. We did a lot of traveling and stuff yesterday. So, yeah. Today we are going to a place called Rainbow Cafe for lunch, and then the rest of the day is just like blank. We have nothing else like on the calendar. So we're gonna go to the beach probably, take some pictures probably, and maybe go to a place called Penal Island. I'm not sure yet though. And we might do some excursions. I don't know. Today on the itinerary was very much just like open. So I'm gonna get ready and I will show you guys what outfit I end up going with, because honestly I actually don't know what I'm gonna wear. We might go with this bikini from White Fox Boutique. Not sure though, like what to wear with it. I feel like that's always the hardest part. I'm trying to be in my era where I no longer focus on the bikini, but more so the outfit. But I honestly think that's very difficult because you gotta put like a lot of effort into that. Bikinis, when I was just posting bikini pictures, it was really just, does my body look good? Is this bikini flattering? And now I'm like, I gotta make a fit. That's a lot of work. But this is what we're starting with. It's giving Bella Hadid, I hope so. Okay, let me try to get an outfit out of this. Okay, I have this little thing. I think I'm gonna try to mix and match. Hot and delicious. Ghana 2023. Coming for you. Will never see me finally. Do you like this? I think it's cute. Yeah. I think I need to tighten it a little bit. Okay. Good enough. Alright, and we're off. We are headed to Rainbow Cafe, and it's on the French side, so we have like a 30-minute drive over there, and I'm gonna show you guys what the journey looks like. Let's see what the French side looks like versus the Dutch. I think they have like a flag or a sign that's like, you are now entering the French. We're gonna go that way. Season's greetings. Yeah. Arrived on the French side. We've crossed the border. Okay. And it's very, very, very green.
I look better under you. I can lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You're just so important. Nobody like you do.
So here we are at Rainbow Beach Bar. We're valet parking. And yeah, I'm excited. They're fully booked, so let's see. Because we want to sit by the water and it's going to take longer to get a table, but it's worth it, I think. I got the beach bum. We have been seated. Time to order. I don't know what we're going to get. Where we ate at. This is right outside of it. Very beautiful, good vibe. The music is playing. A lot of people are reading or taking a nap, and I think it's good vibes here. So we're looking for the beach, and this is where we're at. You tell me what's over there. We found this dangerous cliff, so we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. We were at lunch for like 4 hours or 5 hours. Our reservation was 2:30, They told us to wait if we wanted a nicer table, so we waited, but it took so long for our food to come. And then by the time we got our food, the restaurant was basically cleared out. And now it's 6 p.m. and we went to lunch at 2. So I don't know where the day went, but we need to meet some more locals so they can tell us where to go tonight, because we're trying to turn up. It's Friday night and that's really the only goal. Stay tuned. We are trying to find Mullet Bay Beach. It sounds like we're close, but we are literally walking through Lord knows what to get here. Here. Civilization seems to await on the other side of whatever this is.
Yes, they do. I've never been.
We are at St Barts. Mykonos. Thank you. We drink free entrance acquired for Mykonos. Cheers. Cheers to me. The last few hours of Deb being 25. Cheers to me. Cheers to me. Alright, night number 2. Ooh, what are we drinking? 818. Shout out Kenny Jenner.
Cheers to me.
Woo, it's Deb's last day being 25. That wasn't bad. Yeah. It's also frozen. Cheers, bitches. The rest of the night will be vlogged on my phone because you are not coming with me. Happy almost birthday to Deb.
Almost 26.
My eye
Sadly.
Not sadly.
No, happily.
Happily.
Yay.
Woohoo!
I'm employed. I got a job.
Employed, turning 26. Life is good.
And I had pepperonis. Life is great. Work.
Tonight's goal, meet some locals, have a good time, and look cute doing it. Cheers. Good morning from day 3. So last night, it was a bit rough for some of the party. So we went to, after we left the beach, I think I showed you guys, we went to a little sandbar, which is a bar, had a few drinks, came home, did nap time, got ready, we went out, you saw us take the shots. We went back to the club, or the lounge called We Lounge. We had a few more drinks there, saw some of the locals we met yesterday, and then we went to a club called Lotus. By the time we got to Lotus, Mona had to tap out. Stomach was not in the right place. So she went home, me and Deb stayed a little longer, probably like an hour, you know, did a little turn up with some locals. They got us McDonald's and we came home. And it was really calm for me. The thing is, on the first day, we did dinner, and then when we went out to eat, we did not get drunk because we had eaten so much right before. So yesterday we were like, okay, since we're doing a heavy lunch till like 4 p.m., let's skip dinner. big mistake because some of us did not survive. But anyways, it's day 3 and we are going to a day party at this place called Lottery Farm. From the pictures, it looks very cute and I'm excited for that. It's also the 31st, aka the last day of the year, and it's Deb's birthday. So everyone slept till like 1. I was up at 10 because I had to set this up. I promise I thought it was gonna be so much cuter. I originally tried to do it outside. Let me show you guys. And the tape would not stay on whatever material that is, so it fell off, almost flew over this little thing we have here. So I took everything inside and then some of the balloons started popping. It's just too hot outside for all of that. So I tried to do it here instead. You can still see the tape left over. And it won't stick, it didn't stick on this wall either. So then I started getting mad and I tried to put it on the windowsill over there. Didn't stick there either. My last resort was this little corner right here. So blew these up, put this sign up. This literally took 2 hours to do all of this, and it's literally like not that much to show for it. But let's check in with the birthday girl. I have like 30 minutes to get ready, so I'm playing a dangerous game. Wait, Mona? This is Mona. This is where we are now. Poor baby. Can we get a little wave? Sign of life. All right, there she goes. She's alive. And then we'll check in with the birthday girl. Let's do a little intermission. Huh? Are you naked? No, we're doing a vlog update. Open the door. Oh, you're pooping? Oh, close the door then. Birthday girl's pooping, so we'll circle back. Let's do an intermission. How should I dance at the pool party today? Should I do a little drink in hand? He can't come, we band on him. Let me start my makeup. So we have quite the dilemma. I'm really bad at multitasking, but I need to be better at it because I have like 30 minutes to get ready, but I want to talk to you guys, so let's work on this together. So the dilemma essentially is that Drake Air is here. I think I told you guys we want to find Drake, but he is at St Barts, which is a 45-minute ferry away from here. And Diddy apparently is also here. Don't really care for Diddy. I want to see Drake. Yes, Drake is like corny and stuff, but like, I'm doing it for y'all. Like, I want to get the content for y'all. Imagine meeting Drake. That would be pretty cool. But the thing is, he's in St. Barts, and it's a 45-minute ferry to get there, or you can take a plane, a private plane. That's not the issue. Getting there is not the issue. The issue is, if we go there, I don't know when the last ferry back to our island is, and I don't want to be stuck unless I'm stuck with Drake. You feel me? So it's a risky game to play, but as of now, we don't have any plans to go over there today. We'll go on the 2nd, which is like Monday or something, but like, Drake is probably gonna be gone by then. So I mean, we're a little conflicted. We don't really know what we're gonna do tonight. We're hoping that we meet people at the pool party who tell us what the vibe should be tonight. But like, we don't wanna just do the same old that we've done yesterday and the day before that. So, I mean, stay tuned. I don't know what's gonna happen. But as long as Deb has a very good birthday, that's all that really matters, you know? Fun fact, this is Deb's first time celebrating her birthday, like outside of her house. So I want it to be good, I want it to be special. I feel like I need to make some moves, I just don't really know what to do. It's hard when it's multiple islands. We've never had that problem before. If Drake was on this island, we would figure it out. But going somewhere to Billionaire's Playground and being stranded on Billionaire's Playground, it's just not a situation I want to find myself in. So we're gonna be positive though. Maybe we should like manifest it. I will see Drake before I leave. I will see Drake before I leave. And then like, that could be our reality. That's how that works, right? Manifestation and intention. Like I'm gonna hunt to see Drake. And then I'm gonna say I'm gonna see Drake. And maybe it'll work. I don't know. Should I just DM him or something? That's what the girls do nowadays, right? Hey, where you at? Hey, big head. Okay, let me get ready because I obviously have a problem multitasking. I will show you guys my outfit when I'm done because I don't know what I'm going to wear either, and I have to do my makeup and choose an outfit before the taxi comes in 30 minutes. So I'll be back.
Outfit check. Texting you, Vince Carter shit, slamming on the ops like the rappers do. Don't judge a book by the front cover, nigga. Read a chapter 2. Round of applause, sound like hands. How they chop and clap at you. Raji Wu be really stepping here, cute up. 40s and 45, can't tell nothing else. Come bitches too smart. We box the nigga up. He gone for good. The rule you hard.
Okay, let me pack my bag. As you can see, we've made some significant progress. Melina has risen. Deb is done doing what she had to do. Here we are. Go stand with your balloons, please. Birthday vibes only, birthday vibes only, birthday vibes only. Oh, where's my phone? Okay, it's Deb's birthday. It's time to drink. 818 for breakfast. Yay. Empty stomach vibes. All right, cheers. More life.
You can go and wait out for the day, or you can go St Barts for the day. You can also do that close by islands.
We're gonna go to St Barts on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is that the
Oh yeah, that is them.
Pull up.
Oh my gosh, look at all the cars parked in the grass over there too.
there's some
Eligible bachelors. Look at all these cars at Lottery Farm.
Oh, it's Lottery Farm?
Yeah. Oh, this is about to be one of those pool parties you see on like TV. Light was hitting for a second, huh? You saw that? Hopefully the pool party looking like that.
I hope so.
We're excited.
You sure?
Okay, we're here and it looks lit. Excited. So after our turn up of the day, we went home, got changed, and it was time to go to our New Year's Eve / Deb's birthday dinner. So we chose Palapa Grill because I had seen a lot of videos of other people having their birthdays here, and honestly, it was hard to get reservations anywhere else. Like, this island was booked and busy for New Year's Eve, so if you're planning to go during a holiday, definitely book beforehand, like way early. Our reservation was like 9:30. It was supposed to be earlier, but we were having such a good time at the pool party, we pushed it back. And when we got here at 9:30, they were like, oh, sorry, it's gonna take a while, like, we're busy. And I'm like, okay. So to apologize, they brought us some Prosecco, which was nice, but we didn't get seated till like 11, I swear to God. The girlies are hungry and impatient. Our reservation was at 9:30 and it's 11. Not very vibey of them, but everybody and their mama want to eat here on New Year's Eve apparently, so these are the consequences. We're waiting for a tenderloin. And usually I'm fine with like, you know, waiting, but like it's New Year's Eve. But anyways, we ate our oysters and steak, and Deb got, you know, some birthday shots. It was supposed to be dessert, but I digress. We were going to go to District 721, but it was not looking lit in there. So we ended up spending our New Year's on the beach and just watching the fireworks there. And that was day 3. Day 4. Where did we leave off? You guys saw Lottery Farm. Then we went to dinner. Okay, first of all, Palapa Grill. I'm so upset. I think Palapa Grill is actually where our night went downhill. We went to Palapa Grill. Our reservation was 9:30. It was originally supposed to be 8:30, but we were having a good time at the pool party, and we texted them and we're like, can you please push your reservation to 9:30? So we pushed it to 9:30. Why do we not get seated till 11? On New Year's Eve? So things were already going funny at that point. I mean, the food was okay, not even amazing. Was it worth the wait? Absolutely not. Then after that, we were supposed to go to the club with some guys, and then they decided they didn't want to go to the club. So then we watched the fireworks on the beach and came home. And then my shoe broke. So I think God was like, take your ass home. So yeah. But it's a new day. It's the first day of the year. January 1st, 1 of 365, and we're gonna go to the beach, lay out, and I'm just gonna be like, who want me? And maybe see what happens from there. So yeah, I'm gonna take my journal, and I'm gonna set some intentions for the year, and have a little drink in hand, and I think it's gonna be a good day. So let's go. I'm gonna try to be better about taking you guys with us in the night, because I've been lacking. But yeah, day 4, here's the bikini. Look at that bikini, that shit real cute. Okay, I'm gonna put my cover up on and then we're gonna go. We're starting our day early today, it's 11 a.m. and we're out of here, so let's go. On our way to, well, what beach are we going to? Why does the quality look so good? Look. So pretty. No, not you. The camera. Check in. We're at Mullet Bay Beach. Shout out to our friend Denzel. Hooked it up with some free chairs. We love that. Thank you, Denzel. Pictures. And the mission today is to get photos on the beach, looking cute, looking good. Deb has nothing to post on Instagram, and it's literally day 4. So there's that. We're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna do a whole lot of drinking and stay here for the rest of the day.
Hold on, we're gonna take pictures. That was not included in any of that.
And we're gonna take pictures. Period. I wonder if we should take pictures before we eat, so it's good.
I really gotta eat. We're gonna take pictures. It's gonna take it forever.
Yeah, it does take pictures. It does take forever.
Just suck it in.
No, not for me. I know other people be pressed about it. I don't really care.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
At the end of the day, I'm gonna edit that shit. Anyways, check in.
was that on camera? At the end of the day, I'm gonna edit that shit.
Yeah, I keep it real with my people.
Oh.
Okay, we'll be back. Shout out to Denzel who moved us to our front row. Best views on the beach.
I've been alone in my thoughts.
First 2021 sunset. Sorry I got y'all late. Hey, 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 give me more! More! Hey, hey, hey! Anyways, we get home, take a shower, get dressed for dinner, and we actually headed over to this place called Skipjack's, which we were really excited to go to. This is where we meant to go on day one when we went to Astra instead. But what's cool about Skipjack's is you get to pick your lobster that you're gonna eat. We're lobster hunting.
Y'all are going to jail.
And here's where we lost our minds, okay? Because we were so caught up in picking our lobsters. Ooh, which one are we gonna eat? Look at Mona's actually runs away. Like, he was a runner, he was a track star, like he was zooming because he was not trying to get picked, but ultimately they caught him. We lost our minds though because we were just like, ooh, which one are we gonna eat? And we didn't even think about how much these were gonna cost, right? Because Mona was smart, she picked a little one, Deb's was medium, Y was mine, right here, this big boy. He had to put a glove on to get it. This is when I should have known. This guy right here, he was 6 pounds. 6 pound lobster. The guy was like, are you sure? I said, yeah, let me take my picture. Dancing with my lobster, lost my mind. And then of course we still got escargot and calamari for the table. We were so excited when he came by to put the bibs on us, and we're like, ooh, we're about to eat our lobster, lobster's coming. And I was looking at other tables and I started to get a little nervous because these boys were big. All right guys, the lobsters have arrived. Look at how huge this is. We got bibs on. I promise you, there is no reason on earth that we needed 3 of these. 1 lobster would have sufficed. Like, look, you see the fear? Like, Larry the lobster bigger than me. Like, we basically the same size. But, I mean, what's done is done, and it was time to dig in. And yes, I ate the whole thing. Well, most of it. I ate most of it because one thing about me, I'm not going back down from a challenge, okay? Anyways, after our very expensive dinner, it was time to go out. And honestly, the city was kind of quiet on January 1st. I think everybody turned up on New Year's Eve the day before, that no one was really outside this day. So we had like a chill vibe for the night. And we went to this place called Moon Bar. The aesthetics were aestheticing though, like the menu was lighting up. We started off with these drinks, very cute. We did little cheers, and I looked up and I was like, oh my God, that's why it's called Moon Bar. Like, look at how the moon is flashing. Very cute. I was loving the vibe in here. We got a hookah, and then they had fire dancers. I said, oh, I like this. Like, it was very entertaining, very fun. Okay, good morning guys. We are in a mega rush today. We are going to, it's day 5. Whoa, day 5. Okay, we are going to Billionaire's Playground. I can't remember. Anyways, we're going to St Barts. And the thing is, we were met with a very rude surprise that the ferry to get there just one way is $75, and we started freaking out because we were like, what happened to $12 ferries? But then again, Billionaire's Playground, right? Like Diddy, Drake, and all of them are actually there right now. So we bought tickets for the ferry last night at 3 a.m. and the ferry is at 9 a.m., 9:45. It is currently 8:07. So this is the quickest we're gonna get ready the whole trip. And I will, and catch this, we also have to check out of our Airbnb, our first Airbnb.
today. So we have to pack the apartment, get ready to go and catch this 9 a.m. ferry, and yeah.
Stress. Somehow, some way, we got our tickets for this 9:45 a.m. ferry. What time is it? 9:41. Let's put a pep in our step.
And tell me why they're like, oh, get there 45 minutes before. We show up 10 minutes prior to takeoff just to hear, ladies and gentlemen, the return tickets for today are all sold out. Mind you, we had just paid a non-refundable $225 to go to St. Barts. So it was either we lose that money or we were about to go and figure it out. By the following clips, you can see this is us going through immigration because you have to take your passport and go through immigration to get to St. Barts. So, I think you see our decision. So we hopped on that ferry with nothing but hope, prayers, and trying to manifest. Good things happen to us. Everything seems to work out for us. And I promise you, we chanted that shit every 5 seconds. And let me just add this disclaimer. Not everything that I do is advice on what you should do when you travel. Yes, I know some of the things are not safe. So please save the think pieces. I know. The decisions I make are between me, God, and my mom. Okay, let's continue. So for those of you that don't know, St. Barts is also nicknamed Billionaire's Playground, and for a very good reason. This is where the billionaires come to play. Literally, we were pulling into the dock and it was mega yacht after mega yacht after mega yacht. I know you guys saw the helicopter on that one. And listen, I've done my fair share of traveling. I've seen a lot of wealth in this lifetime, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like St. Barts. And y'all know I'm a planner. I keep an itinerary on me for every trip. However, for this trip, we spent all of our time planning St. Maarten and we didn't really plan St. Barts. I know, very unlike me, but to be fair, I didn't know we were coming for 24 hours.
This ride was fucking insane. Look at it, we all torn up. My hair. We are literally torn up from this speed racer express ass ferry.
We go through immigration and then I'm like, okay, first things first, one of the few things that I do know is that taxis are incredibly expensive here and it's not a walkable place. So we need to get some wheels, a scooter, a car, something. And of course, nothing was left. No scooters, no cars, nothing. So we had to just pay for the taxis. But everything works out for us. And what are the chances that this couple we met at the airport was also in St. Barts and they let us ride with them? St. Barts is only like 12 miles in its entirety, and it's so small that those private jets we saw in St. Maarten, yeah, everyone was coming here, but they can't land their jets here, so they have to take these tiny planes from St. Maarten to St. Barts. So we had lunch reservations, but we had a few hours till then, so we grabbed a bite to eat really quickly, and then we went to lay out at the beach.
All right, we've made it to the actual beach of Nikki Beach. We're gonna eat again in an hour. We had some paninis to start us off. And Mona saved the day and got us this little blanket to sit on by being cute. So this is us. And oh, take a look at this. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
This is the beach you see all over Instagram when people come to St. Barts. It was so gorgeous. After some time at the beach, it was finally time for our lunch reservation at Nikki Beach. Yes, this is the one thing I did book for our trip to St. Barts. You know, I had to get an espresso martini because I didn't know if we were about to sleep and I needed all the caffeine I could get. Nikki Beach was such a vibe, the location of it, incredible, and they had live music. So we were like, we don't know what the day holds for us, so let's get litty. So we got this giant margarita, and then to eat, we got some sushi because honestly, we were still full from the paninis we had in the morning. Oh, and we also brought a change of outfits, so this is what I changed into for our lunch. For many reasons, I'm not going to show the next clips, but we were sitting next to a certain billionaire's sons who invited us to their table. So we turned up with them at Nikki Beach, and then they invited us back to their villa, and you know, we had a good time over there until they abandoned us. They said they had a family dinner, but they left us at their house. What if we robbed them? What if we robbed them? But what did we say? Everything just seems to work out for us. And tell me why somebody else that we met this day texted us around the same time and it's like, hey, do you guys want to go on a boat tonight? Well, duh. Yeah, maybe we could have been traffic, blah, blah, blah. But look what we pull up to. A mega yacht. I'm talking about we walk up 4 stories. First of all, we're early. There was a lot of firsts on this trip, and that was one of them. And there's a jacuzzi. It's open bar, of course. There's a DJ. And I'm like, y'all, this is lit. So, you know, I get my frozen margarita. We do a little cheers. And we're like, let's see where the night takes us. The biggest question that I had at this point, and I'm sure you guys have, is like, whose boat is this and whose party is this? I'm looking around at the guests that are appearing and they're not skin folk. I'm honestly like, I don't care who's on this boat. All I know is that I'm about to have a good time. So, you know, there's all these finger foods. I'm fucking up the quesadillas, the steak bites. I'm stuffing my face when this girl comes up to me and she's like, no, dude, I was on this boat yesterday. There's a chef downstairs and he makes the best chicken fried rice. Let me get y'all some. So then I fuck up the chicken fried rice and my bestie was correct. It was bussin'. So as I'm stuffing my face, tell me why I look up into the crowd and see a certain actor who notoriously breaks up with his girlfriends after they turn 25. Again, we're not adding no clips, but if you know, you know. And this is our homegirl who told us about the rice. I love you. If you are out there in the world, please message me. Like, when I tell you everybody on this boat was so fucking nice to us, like, we had such a good time. Like, I had to take a second to go to the back of the boat and just look out at the water and be like, wow, life is so good. And then one of the girls is like, where were you yesterday? We were with Drake. And I was like, don't tell me that before I get upset, okay? Let's not talk about the past. Let's enjoy the present. Anyways, I went into the bathroom and I was like, whoa, this is the nicest boat bathroom I've ever seen. And of course, I start feeling myself because I'm like, look, I look so good. Honestly, it's like 3 a.m. at this point. And mind you, we had a long day and a lot of drinks. And at this point, my cousin is like, yo, I need to lay down. And I was like, you stay right there. I'm going to be right back. I go back upstairs with Mona, and somehow, some way, everyone's like, ooh, shots. This was a bad decision. I know it was, but there I was making bad decisions. And the DJ was lit. His girlfriend is actually the one who told us about the chicken fried rice, so I stand them. And I kid you not, we were some of the last people on the boat, and it got to the point of the night where we were like, oh my god, I love you so much. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was given we had the boat to ourselves at one point, and tell me why, some guy comes out randomly, and he's like, yo, I love y'all vibe. Thanks for coming. And I'm like, thanks for coming. And he's like, yeah, this was my party. So I was like, oh shit, I was so happy we met you. We were wandering through this party. So we turn up with him, and then y'all, it was time to go. It's literally 6 a.m. at this point, and we look at each other like, did we really just make it through the night? But again, we have no car, and by the time we need to go to the ferry, it's way too early for any taxis. So tell me why. We put our thumbs out and literally hitchhike. And people are so friendly. Someone actually picked us up, and guys, we made it back to St. Martin. Okay, guys, it's Tuesday, January 3rd. We leave on the 5th. And yesterday in St. Barts was crazy, to say the least. We met some famous people and went on a big mega yacht and danced the night away in the middle of the ocean until like 3 a.m. And then we came home back to St. Martin at like 8 a.m. today. So we had a time last night, and yeah, I've been to a lot of places in this life, but St. Barts, whole new ballgame. But we are in recovery mode. It's like 5 p.m. and we have not even had breakfast. So we are about to go have lunch / breakfast / probably our dinner and just watch the sunset at Maho Beach. We're in our new Airbnb and the beach is right there. So I'm gonna go nourish myself and I'll keep you updated. So we went over here to Sunset Bar and we got to watch the planes land as we ate, and it was very beautiful. And y'all, that was our 24 hours in St. Barts. And my final disclaimer is gonna be, before you go over there and try all of this, results may vary. So proceed with caution, babes. Alright, we are at Yellow Beach Restaurant at Pino Island. Starting off with food today. I heard they have the escargot pizza. Please tell me if you see it on the menu. It's there?
They have pizza every day. I don't know about that.
They said it was their special. Oh my god, what if it's not the special this time? That's what happens when you get your hopes up. Don't expect shit from anybody or any restaurant. Or maybe the special of the day is escargot pizza. Stay tuned. We'll update. No escargot pizza, but we got escargot, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Wait. no escargot pizza, but we got escargot. And we're gonna get pizza and put the escargot on the pizza. Well, maybe, if it's still here.
Look at the sunset.
Guys, it's our last night. We are chatting about the week we've had, and the day that stuck out to us in particular was January 2nd in St. Barts. It was the second day of 2023. We've been practicing manifesting. Our manifestation has been, things just always seem to work out for us. Good things just always seem to happen to us. Things just seem to work for us. We'd be like, God please, throw God in there too. All that to say that St. Barts was eye-opening. We've traveled a lot, but I've never been to a place like St. Barts. And honestly, we can't wait until we are in the place in life where we're hosting our friends in St. Barts, because that's going to happen one day. And God, I think, gave us a little taste of it so that we know what's possible through Him, and if we keep doing what we need to do. So, you know, you can't dream of anything or strive to achieve a certain thing if you've never been exposed to it. And I think the previous plans we had for New Year's, and us ending up in St. Maarten, and then us ending up in St. Barts on the 2nd, even though we wanted to go on the 1st, like, good things just always seem to happen to us, and things just always seem to work out.
Amen.
So, thank you, God. We had a great trip. We are going to do a little pregame and go out for one last time. And yeah, it's been a fabulous trip. And St. Barts for New Year's, it seems to be the move every year now.
Every single year.
Every year.
I'm turning my next age and the next age and the next age and the next age in St. Barts. It's just gonna get better and better and better with more and more money.
And the thing is like, we also like networked there. So next time we'll be very focused and intentional about it. But we just met people in passing and randomly that literally like.
And I would not recommend St. Barts unless you have money.
Oh yeah, don't go over there, bro.
Don't try. Don't even try it.
Don't try that.
It's not something you can budget for. Sorry.
She said brokies beware. Like, we were pretty like well equipped, you know, to just figure it out. Like, we were like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? Hotel was like what, $17,000 a night if we wanted to stay. So we were like, okay, well, we got a beach blanket. We were like, worst case scenario, if we have to party till like 5 a.m. and then lay on the beach or wait at the boat for like a few hours, like 2-3 hours, that's the worst case scenario. Is that the worst thing in the world? No. Like, you have to weigh the cost and the benefits, and we were willing to experience whatever was gonna happen.
As long as it happened in St. Barts.
If it didn't work out, but at least it would have been in St. Barts. You feel me? And the thing is, we didn't even have to know what that felt like. So, God bless. We had a great time here.
Amen.
Hopefully we have a last fun night. If not, St. Barts did enough for me in a day than this whole trip did for me in a week. We had so much fun. Well, in case I forget to record again, I've been forgetting to record a good amount of stuff. So, in case I forget to record again, that was our New Year's / Deb's birthday in St. Maarten / St. Barts. I found me a cute zaddy over here. To my other international bays, if you're watching this, I didn't mean it. Signing off, just in case I forget to record an ending tomorrow. Ciao! Rib Shack one more time. Some of us are beat up today. Crawling across the finish line. I also survived. Healing power. Cheers. Well, we made it to the end. Barely. This has to be like top 3 most chaotic airports I've ever been to. This is like LA rush hour on crack. You guys missed the debacle. We tried to stay for a few more days, but we got our cents back, and we're gonna go. Money has run low. We have no business still being here, but it was very tempting. We'll be back. I don't know when, but soon. It was a good time.